What's good, YouTube? This your man Spill Dog. Yo, man, they keep they keep on talking about Terrence Crawford fighting Canelo, right? Man, at 168 pounds, let's just be honest here. I like Bud. You know, Bud, he took care of business against Spence. That was a great fight. This is a completely different situation. This way nobody took into consideration that it seemed like to me Canelo take a good punch from big punchers, big hard punchers already. I mean, Canelo got a rock solid chin against guys that's 175, 180 pounds in the ring. He improved that already over and over again, not even hitting the deck. Bud will get probably knocked out against Canelo because he gonna walk through Bud punches. If I don't see Bud being able to hurt Canelo at all. I hate to say that, because I seen what he did to Errol. I seen him fight Madrimov. I seen what he did to a lot of smaller guys in the divisions that 147, 140, 135. We talking 168 pounds against a guy that ain't just tough now. It's might be a better boxer. Ain't no telling. Canelo is the real deal. I mean, people, you gotta take your personal feelings and set them to the side. Real talk. Canelo is the truth. He ain't where he at like this because he can't fight. So not only can the man box just as good as Bud now. What I say Bud would have advantage is speed and footwork. But Canelo has been in the ring with Floyd and was landing punches. So that means he's going to be touching Bud. Bud is not going to be to deal with that power. This is not going to be Errol, Spence, and none of them throwing no punches at him. I mean, it took him 12 rounds with the kid at 154. So now you want to throw him in there with Canelo. And for Crawford, shit, he gonna get millions of dollars. I don't blame him. Shit, I mean, a loss is a loss, and he definitely ain't winning that fight at 168 pounds. I don't see it. He can't even run that much. Canelo is a master of cutting the ring off. He done had to cut the ring off with damn near everybody he done fought. Unless they was backing him up, and that's not that often, so cutting the ring off is just something he does, just another day in the office for Canelo, and he gonna be throwing hard shots. In order for Crawford to land punches, he gonna have to be where he can get in. Canelo will walk him down. Simple as that. I don't see no way he can stay away from that power for 12 rounds. And once Canelo land good, that's probably gonna be it. I hate to say it, man. I like Bud. Just cause he beat Spence, I mean, hey, he was the better man. And plus, if we being honest, let's just be real. Spence ain't really been himself since, I would say, that Mikey Garcia fight. Let's be real. He almost lost to Sean Porter. If he don't get the knockdown, he lose to Sean. Danny, he took care of business against Danny. He took care of business against Ugas, but he took a lot of shots. He had no business taking in that fight. So the science was already on the right was on the raw because Errol had one foot in the ring and one foot out. He wanted to be a rapper and a boxer at the same time. Crawford pretty much went in there and showed him, if you ain't gonna do this shit 100%, go home. And that's where he been at. Since that fight. No problem. Canelo is a different sort. Canelo about this shit. Now, have you been cherry picking? That's only because he can. That's only because he can if you consider Bivol a cherry. Okay then. I'm telling you, as much as I like Bud, and I think Bud is the best fighter from 154 pounds down, but when you start getting at 160, 168, that's a whole different ball game. I would like to see Bud fight Charlo, but that ain't enough money for Terrence Crawford and no more. So he really taken the fights that Errol Spence had set up. This was Errol Spence fight, this Canelo fight, and Bud. I mean, I ain't saying, and Bud ain't wrong for taking it, but this was PBC had it set up for if Earl would have beat Bud, he'd have had maybe one or two fights at 154, and he'd have been fighting Canelo, if not one, and then Canelo. That's how it was supposed to have went down, and Bud came in there and derailed it. And this shit with Derrick James and all this, that train that fell off the tracks. I hate to say it, Earl, my man, but it's just too much going on. Along with the inactivity, Earl it might be another situation like when Danny Garcia came out here. Coming to get, when you going to get millions of dollars, you'll go get in shape and go out there and get a shot. Fuck it. Once a guy done lost, it don't matter no more. Some people anyway, Earl ain't been looking better since he been taking these long layoffs, so I don't see how he gonna come back looking better after losing his trainer who he done had his whole life and staying out the ring another 2 years, going in there with Fondora. I'm kind of questioning the decision to fight somebody of that caliber for him coming back right now. Honestly, he still ain't even picked no trainer. They let you know how serious he is about this. He just want that money at this point. That's what I believe. I still like Earl. I can't ride with him in no fights no more. He just ain't serious enough about it. He'll never get me to believe that. I just think what else he gonna do to get that kind of check. So I know he in his mind, he know he got one more big one. Might as well get it on over with. That's probably what it's at. And I don't think he'll fight no more after this. If he can even get up for it, if he make it to this Fondora fight, hell, he might go in there with no trainer. It look like it. If he ain't pick one at this point, there ain't no sense in picking there. In my mind, seem like Pops should be able to do it. Pops been sitting right there. Let your Pops train you. Go on out here and go off what you know, and that's what you finna do anyway. And go and get your little change and get on out the way. That's what I think Spence needs to do now. Because once again, Bud is trying to fight on. This was a fight that Spence was supposed to be getting, the Canelo fight. And I don't blame Bud for trying to step up to the plate. Difference is, I still hate to say it, but Bud don't bring the kind of revenue Errol Spence would have brought in for Canelo to do it. That's the only thing. That's the only reason why I would see him hesitating, because if they fight at 168, I could see Terrence coming in the ring at about 162, 163. Him getting in shape, I don't see him coming in at no 168 pounds. And I think Canelo will be close to 175, 180. Shit, you're going to be giving away a lot of weight and a lot of power. And Canelo got a granite chin, so it ain't like you finna hit him on the chin and stop him. He coming all night with them bombs. Charlo ain't no slouch. And you see, I don't even know if Charlo won a round in that fight. The bombs gonna be for real. The bombs gonna be for real. And once again, I'm sure Crawford think he can do this. But it ain't realistic. And deep down inside, he gotta know it himself. If they gonna fight at 168 pounds, Crawford would have had a reach against Canelo, but Canelo used to all that kind of shit. This is a seasoned veteran right here that just so happened to be younger than him too. Come on, man. You ain't gonna get me to believe that shit. I just would put it like this. If they had a fight, they had a fight. I'd definitely pay to watch something like that, but you couldn't, it's just too much weight. It's just too much weight. And it's not, once again, I'm going to say this for the last time, it's not just the fact that, them giving up the weight. Canelo take a punch good from big punches, Triple G, Bivol, these big, he already take a good shot from a big man. Bud ain't gonna be able to hurt him. You can't hurt him, then you don't deter him. That means he gonna be comfortable. 4, 5 rounds in, he get to, warmed up good. Shit, that's like a bull in that ring. I mean, for 12 rounds, he don't need to get. All he gotta do is get his shots off good, one good round. That's gonna do it. Y'all don't remember when that Kell Brook when Kell Brook fought Triple G, it'll be a similar situation like that. It'll be a similar situation like when Kell Brook fought Triple G. Kell Brook was a damn good welterweight, a big one too. But he got in there with a real 160-pound fighter, and they had to throw the towel in because he's finna, as the rounds got on and that power started sinking in, he was about to get hurt. He's about to get beat up bad in there. And Bud ain't Floyd Mayweather on the defense. Bud get clipped a lot. It's just that he overcome it. This is going to be a big puncher clipping you. I just don't see it. Not at 168, but at 160. I think he got a shot. And it's still going to be tough. But at 168, the power difference is just going to be too much to overcome for 12 rounds with that type of pressure up on that stage like that. Them shots accumulating round after round. I know Terrence Crawford strong. I know he tough. But this would be going a little bit too far. Now, Roy Jones did do it when he fought Ruiz, but Canelo is not Ruiz. So that's just this, and I will say that, Roy had devastating speed. Canelo is 10 times the fighter Ruiz was. For Terrence Crawford to be trying the same thing, so it ain't like it ain't been done before. Roy Jones is just one guy who have done it, but that was a long time ago, and he was fighting a much lesser champion than what Canelo is at this point in their careers. And as Canelo is the younger, stronger, bigger, naturally bigger, and more experienced man. Yeah, been in better fights with better fighters. Yeah, facts. Only advantage Terrence Crawford got is people believe in him because he beat Errol Spence. That's it. But any reality, the sports books, everybody else gonna favor that got common sense at 168 pounds gonna know Canelo is gonna win this fight. It's gonna be people that's going for Crawford, but they gonna know what I know. There's just gonna be too much weight. Even if he lasts 12 rounds, that means he's gonna be a running motherfucker. I mean, he's probably straight up turn around, straight running to get away from this dude for 12 rounds like that. Good as he cut off the ring. He got good corner, good people around him. 8-1 fighter, big power, big chin. Shit. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't really see it at 160. I damn sure don't see it at 168. Canelo hitting hard. I've seen Crawford hurt before. I've seen him stunned several times now. It could have been due to him losing a lot of weight, in them fights. Could be, but all I know is I've seen him stunned. And I done seen Canelo in there with some dudes that had some behind them punches. Stand up in there and get busy. Take some and get some. I don't see what Bud could do to hurt him. Unless, maybe a good body shot. That's where that be up top. Ain't gonna happen. Canelo is battle tested. That chin is granted. So it is what it is, man. I like Bud, but this Canelo, that's really just going a little bit too far. Real talk. But that's it for me on this video. If you like the video, like and subscribe. Till next time, it's your boy Spill Dog. I'm out.